call in our ancestors. Welcome everybody here and there in South America and North America and London and wherever we are. We're all grateful to be here and to be together in community and be able to dance to balance power in the world, in the collective, in whatever way we can. So we call in our ancestors to help us in these ways, and then we'll each introduce ourselves and our power animals. Call on the power animals in the lower world and teachers in the higher world so that we can have all the help that we can possibly get. Okay? Welcome, Cynthia. Glad you're joining us today. We're just about to call in our ancestors. Parasamane, parasamane, parasamane o, parasamane o, paramamane, paramamane, paramamane o. Paramamane o, parasamane, parasamane, parasamane o, parasamane o, paramamane, paramamane. Paramamane o, paramamane o. Welcome ancestors, welcome everyone. I will presence myself, my ancestral way. Invite you all to follow suit like the water falling over the waterfall. Just quick, one after another, build that energy and frequency while we're here together, calling in our ancestors and calling in our power animals to help us with this dance today and with all that we've been asked to dance for today. Kaligia Koesque, dancing heron, dances with death. Call me Gale. In Wayumi Gunaita, the long man river whose head is in the mountain and his feet are in the sea, on our sacred mountain Adagul, which means helping many people, and we are the people who resisted both removal on the Trail of Tears and the reservation that the federal government calls Cherokee. By hiding in these mountains, we resisted all of that by hiding in these mountains, which help many people. So I encourage you to follow suit and turn to nature where the real power is today, and also to the other worlds that are here to help us if only we ask. And I call to my mountain lioness in the lower world to be with us today, and the bears from the lower world to be with us. And I call to all my teachers in the higher realms, the eagles and those who have been here before and those who have not been here before, the teachers and spirit helpers on this land that I have a relationship with by holding sacred ceremony in Nipikaga in very traditional ways for over 13 years on this land here and on this mountain. And so I will call on you to do the same in whatever way you're comfortable doing. Kate, are you ready to presence yourself?
Red Clover Kate, joining you from the Pauti River watershed in Ecuador. It makes up the left fork of the great Amazon River. And I'm here in the Andes Mountains, the homeland of the Inca and the Kumari. And I ask the Beaver Nation and the Standing Nation to join me today.
Thank you, Kate. That's beautiful. Martin, are you ready to present yourself?
Hi, Martin in Kansas City, Kaw River watershed, named for the Kaw Nation, the Kanza Indians. I call in the uh, the wind and the birds that ride with it.
Beautiful, sweet Martin. Thank you. Eileen, are you ready to present yourself?
Yes, I'm Eileen, and I'm in the Pacific Northwest, north of Seattle, in the Skagit River watershed, where it goes into the Salish Sea. And I call in the Eagle and the Orca nations that they will continue to grow and flourish and protect us.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Eileen. Robert, are you ready to present yourself?
I'm Bob, and I'm next to the Lipsick River that flows into the Delaware Bay, that flows into the sea. And I would like to call in the wolf.
Sweet. My little wolf dog came closer for that, my little red wolf. To join the wolf pack. Monica, are you ready to present yourself?
Yes, I am Monica from Brazil. I'm talking from the southeast of Brazil in the mountains, the Mantiqueira Sierra. And I call for the waterfalls, the pure waters. Here, Mantiqueira Sierra is called the Sierra that cries because during some months of the year, it's supposed to rain. However, with all these climate changes and deforestations, it's getting drier. So I call for the health of the planet and the pure waters.
Thank you, Monica. Yes, that's beautiful. Molly, are you ready to present yourself?
Okay, ja sam Mali sa Lushinya and moja voda je rijeka Temza. I'm Mali from Lushin, but I live in London, UK. And the nearest body of water where I live is River Thames. And I would like to this the stone that has been given to me by my other half today to be present with us today. He's got a face in a heart. And I would like to call the ladybug, who actually last night I had a pleasure. She actually came to visit me last night about midnight in here, which is my power animal. And so she just came to say, I'm ready for the dance. And I would also like to call the ladybug to bring us the good luck. And also I would like to call the bees. I got stung by a bee a few weeks ago, but I feel like they were calling me to use the voice for them as well. And I would like to call the energy of the bees who can help us to learn how to find a balance and work better together. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you, Molly. Very sweet. Cynthia, would you like to present yourself? Oh, we can't hear you. Can you unmute? I understand you have some stones too, Cynthia, that you might want to share with us.
Have some beautiful stones. This was one of my first crystals I bought from Dale Walker. And so smoky from Dale Walker. Just crystal skull.
Sweet.
in the Kasumi's watershed, the Miwok Nations people who lived here.
Thank you, Cynthia. Those stones are our eldest ancestors because they have been here from the beginning, the very beginning of Earth. The stone, then the water.
Ancient skull got broken.
Beautiful. The minerals, they've all taught us to be as human as we can be. And now the animals are teaching us to be human as we can be as we go into this fifth world of our opportunity to continue as this wave of humans, where we reach back today because we all have ancestors in this wave of humans. We are all one. When we reach back far enough to those who have done their work here and on the other side, we only invite those who have done their work to be with us today. And we do that with the Lakota song, asking them to make this a sacred place. Wakantanga Tobakea Che Wakielo Hey Wakantanga Tobakea Che Wakielo Hey Mitakayeo Wani Kadaja Tobakea Che Wakielo Hey Tongashela Tobakea Che Wakielo Hey Tongashela Tobakea Che Wakielo Hey Mitakayeo Wani Kadaja Tobakea Che Wakielo Hey Wakandanga Tobakea Che Wakielo Hey Wakandanga Tobakea Che Wakielo Hey Mitakayeo Wani Kadaja Tobakea Che Wakielo Hey Tongashela Tobakea Che Wakielo Hey Tongashela Tobakea Che Wakielo Hey Mitakayeo Wani Kadaja Tobakea Che Wakielo Hey. I wish you could all see my little dog. He communicates with the spirit world so sweetly. He was right by my side, and then he gets his little hairs on the back of his neck up just a tiny little bit, and then he has to go to a safe place just to check in, make sure that he's safe here and that we're all safe. He's protecting us and caring for all of us. And then he came out of his safe place today, and he is facing the north where our ancestors sit from the other side. They sit in the north. And his ears are up and he's very, very tuned in to what we're doing and all of our helpers. And I don't know, I haven't had cats to see what cats do, but any of you are welcome to share if your cat's responding to anything that we're doing. And welcome, Ginger. I understand you're hosting Kate there in Ecuador, and we're happy to see you and have you join us today. You're welcome to unmute and present yourself with your name and your watershed if you'd like to. It's up to you. However you want to join us. It's all good. Just so we can hear each other. And we'll catch you when you're ready, Ginger. We want to thank Gabri for calling in this song today to balance power. Molly's husband, who does the music, adds the electronics to the shamanic drumming that our music starts with. And we're sorry he can't be here with us, and grateful that he is with us in the music. And we know, when he shared with us before, that he was inspired by a speech by John Trudell. So I've asked Robert if he would read some of that speech for us today.
We are a natural part of the earth. As a natural part of the earth, we have the energy and the power that is the earth. The earth will take care of us if we will remember the earth in more than just our words. If we remember the earth in our way of life, we are all here to play a role, and all the animals and all of the life on the earth is playing its proper role, except for the human people. Somehow we are betraying our purpose here, and that is why we live in the confusion that we live in. Our power will come back to us. Our sense of balance will come back to us when we go back to the natural way of protecting and honoring the earth. If we have forgotten how to do it, or we think that it looks overwhelming, or think that we can never accomplish it, all we have to do, each one of us, an individual, is to go and find one spot on the earth that we can relate to. Feel that energy, feel that power. That's where our safety will come.
Thank you, Robert. That is so true. Such beautiful words from John Trudell.
I agree. He's
Yeah,
a great man.
he is. And I encourage all of you to listen to the album he made with Jesse Ed Davis, who was very instrumental in bringing about the movement of rock and roll, which was, partly from our native way of drumming. It's beautiful to hear the two of them together on that album called Graffiti Man. And our purpose, is to come together like this. We have a very original humanness that calls us into community and calls us into ritual and meaningful, purposeful ways of living with our sweet Mother Earth. And I'm so grateful to all of you for being here in this way, for recognizing that voice of your soul and of your very, very primitive way back ancestors that call us into ceremony like this, Call us into the sacred symbolism that we came here with, and call us into community that enabled us to come together and continue this wave of humans for as long as we have. I'm seeing, 12,000 years, somewhere around there. And so many waves of humans that have passed before, going back millions of years on Earth. And she can just shake us off like fleas if she needs to, and she will continue and we will not. And so every time that we can come together in these beautiful sacred ways and share from our soul, we reach the collective soul, the world's soul. And we do our part, like the little hummingbird who puts water on the forest fire. It may be tiny little beak, but she's doing her part and encouraging all those around her to just come together and do our part, do the best that we can do whenever we have the opportunity like this. And so we're going to embody that sacredness and embody symbolism and embody our gathering by dancing today to the dance that Gabri called in to help us balance power. It's a very critical time for us to do this. We've got prayers coming in from Monica in Brazil and other people in Brazil for the elections tomorrow. We've got a lot of big things going on in the world, but we don't talk as much about those things as we do about how to come into balance, how to come into community. And we show it by dancing together and being together in these beautiful ways. So we're going to go right to the dance today and talk about the movements of the dance. We begin just by opening our arms, and Molly's gonna stand up and give you the full picture. I gotta stay close so you can hear me. And we just open our arms and we step up with our feet. We step up to the drum beat. We step up to the music. We step up in every opportunity that we get. And we just open our arms to receive from our soul. The guidance from our soul is both present in this time and in eternity. Much bigger picture than we can see, but is here to guide us. And all we have to do is listen and try our best to understand as much as we can. And so you can see Molly stepping up with her arms open. And Kate, you can see Kate and Eileen. If you want to stay seated, you can dance standing or seated, up to you. Video camera on or off, it's all up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. And so we have our hands open to receive, and we start to feel like the scales of balancing. We just start to feel the world around us and feel the balance with our hands in the beginning of the dance. We hold this movement and we really tap into the energy all around us. Feel for the balance. And then we come to our own power center and bring balance into ourselves. We want to be an example as we balance, and so we're feeling the balance. And then we go to our second chakra and we push that energy down to the ground to connect with the earth, to get ourselves grounded, to feel the music and feel the balance within ourselves. And we push from our second chakra, our power chakra, to connect with the earth. And then we push out to the sides to connect with everything around us. The spirit of the trees, the spirit of the water, everything. All the plants, all the animals, the insects, everything. The spirit of everything will join us in this way of asking for balance, if we only acknowledge and ask them. And so we're going back and forth between our power chakra, inner, outer, inner, outer. Whatever feels right for you. Dance your dance the way that you're comfortable dancing, and just bring your attention to these power chakras and the opportunity that we have to balance within ourselves. And part of that is also releasing the past. We can only heal in the present. We can't heal in the past, and we can't heal in the future. So let's sweep away what has occurred in the past from those power chakras. Just whatever feels comfortable for you, just sweep it away and clear all the old out that's ready to go. And then, when we've cleared those chakras, we're ready to come up to the heart chakra and just share this energy. Just push it out a little bit to the world. Share that balanced power and clear heart chakra energy out to all that's around us. Feel the connection. Now you might want to lower your eyes a little to get in touch with your soul and your unconscious. But balance that too by staying aware of your surroundings so that you're safe in your area where you're dancing. And dance your dance, however you dance. Just feel the music and all that we're doing. And we're sending our balanced heart chakra out into the world. And then we're acknowledging the weight of the world, the weight on our shoulders. We just want to nudge it a little bit so that we can shift this weight of the world in a way that helps the whole world, the world's soul. And then once we've acknowledged and cleared these things, and we feel our own balance, we put our palms together, because there's a lot of energy in our bodies. We are all energy. And we don't end, we just transform. Energy just transforms. It never goes away. That's the quantum physics that the native ways are so steeped in. And so we spiral with our palms together from our root chakra and picking up the energies of the earth. We spiral around to our teachers in the higher realms. We just spiral this energy with our palms together in whatever way we feel comfortable, and with the intention of opening portals of peace. As we spiral in these ways, we open these portals of peace with the work that we're doing. We're all here to do our work, and our work continues, you know? This side or the other side, our work continues. So the more we can do here, the easier it is. Are there any questions? Those are our movements for today. Just to unmute and ask if you have a question. And if not, Eileen will mute everyone and she will play the music, and we're leaving it up to her whether she just keeps us all here in gallery view or if she wants to do the spotlight, so she, you know, however she wants to do it. It's hard to spotlight and dance at the same time, so if Eileen wants to dance with us, we're happy to just stay in gallery and all dance together. If you lose your movements or get uncertain, come back to me or Molly or Kate, you know, come back to this top row and you can see what we're doing It'll be amazing. Sometimes you'll come back and you'll find that you are in sync when you thought maybe you were lost. You'll find that you're actually coming into sync with everyone. I think I just got an email message that jumped to my screen. And okay. Are there any questions before we start the music and dance? You might want to take a drink. Make sure you're comfortable in your surroundings. Do whatever you need.
My only question is, how long does it last? Because I have never been with you before.
Is this a 10-minute dance? Did anybody notice if this is a 10-minute dance or a... It's from
Okay.
7 to 10 minutes. Yeah, I forget how long each one of them is, but... Okay. I guess we are ready. Whenever Eileen is ready, she can mute us and...
We are one with the infinite sun. And the vocables are pronounced by different people in different places, a little differently, but...
That's not it, Eileen. We, the common people of the world, step up to balance power. Humility is the teaching of the Black race on this action from the heart. We are grateful to these ancestral people, the direction of the West and the element of water. Our hands hold the balancing scales of justice as we step up in this way of dancing to also balance Earth. Honor the Earth and feel the real power when we sit quietly with her as our mother. We take our hands with these balancing scales to our own power center of our second chakra. We push energy down to the earth to ground ourselves and out to our sides to help us all balance power. Inner and outer, inner and outer. Power must align within each of us. Dance this way for at least a full minute. Dust off the past abuses by swirling energy around the second chakra and call out abusive actions. Resist the simplest delusional urge to overpower another. Dark feminine seduction or marauding mama bear gives way to nurturing a woman's body as a bridge between two worlds, connecting through heart-based wisdom. The feminine energy of creative, expansive, intuitive, immense eminence, birthing old ways for new times. With evasive and abusive outer power of masculinity and hierarchy, meeting resistance, swaddled by mountains. Choosing hidden power as wisdom with vulnerabilities. Mysterious wind in your hair. Resting like Tonga volcanoes beneath the ocean of the collective unconscious. Dance this way for at least a full minute. Lower your center of gravity and drum with heels, digging in to summon Earth and beg her to stand with us for true justice. Hands push out from heart and call attention to actions of love with one another. Asking power animals in lower realms to awaken as relations, bring the stealth energy of the mountain lioness. Palms up at shoulders, nudge the weight of the world so it's shared with equality amongst diversity. Reaching to recognize teachers in higher realms with relationship. Dance this way for at least a full minute. Spiral palms facing above our head, back down to our own roots. Centered friend within community, opening portals for peace. Dance this way for at least another minute, please.
Well, I can see the wolf. We called in the wolf.
See him dancing? He was trying to dance too. Now he's going to dance by himself.
Oh, he can dance. Come on, dance, baby, dance. Oh, he's shy. He's a little shy guy. He's got a great twirl and a pauser. he'll get there. He'll dance with us someday, I think. Thank you, Fuzzball. Yeah. Whew. You want to put us all back on gallery, Eileen, so we can see each other? Everybody take a drink, take a breath, take a moment if you need. Take whatever you need to be comfortable. Oh, thank you, Eileen, for playing that music and spotlighting all of us. It was really beautiful to see everybody. And now look at your face, look at your glow, look at your smile, and tell us about your dance. Share whatever you'd like to share. Who wants to go first? Just unmute and share anything you'd like to.
As we dance with all life, knowing our actions will help bring things round right. We do this as a prayer for more harmony and balance. Finding this space is the challenge, because I cannot make you see the beauty this world can be. When we attune to the natural world, we discover a new path for all life unfolds. As we find our feet on this new path, we will be able to sit back and have a good laugh and ask forgiveness of the misdeeds of the many, and pray for restoration in the land of the plenty.
Beautiful, Kate. And was that a rooster that was right on cue, crowing for your words? That's sweet. And thank you for sharing that beauty all around you with us too, Kate. Very sweet, very beautiful where you are there. Who else would like to share? If anybody has a poem, we can do that after we share our experiences or whenever you want to. Just share whatever you want to share, in whatever way and whenever you want to.
I don't know if you heard it or not, but there was a stellar jay outside my window singing with the music. And every once in a while, he'd let out a big squawk. It's pretty cool. And at the very end, the train, you could hear the train going by, so I had to hurry and turn myself off.
Oh, trains are beautiful.
But the stellar jay was he was like different parts, and he just let out a squawk.
Oh, well, singing along. That's great.
Huh?
They do when we open our heart. That's beautiful. Thank you, Eileen.
Okay, I'll share. Really so grateful for the energy of this song. It's so much needed, and it felt so good to tune into this and share it with you all in different parts of the world and spread this call for balance and love and action and in a different way. And I'm so grateful for all the spiritual guidance and for all who assist us in sharing this message as wide as we can. And wow, really strong. Actually, I felt really strong, like this stone, very strong energy. Yes, so thank you all for being part of this circle and creating this spiral that we are sending out into the Mother Earth, our Mother. Thank you. She sent it back. Thank you all.
Sweet, yes. Thank you, Molly. Very sweet.
My little heart rocks stones that were dancing.
Oh, sweet.
And this one always gets warm. This one doesn't so much. But the other one, this one always gets warm. This one not so much, but this one does.
That was beautiful. Yeah, thank you, Eileen. The heart on your shirt. You're just full of heart.
Full of love.
Yes. Beautiful heart sharing today.
The energy and the rhythm of that song was, I don't know how to say it, but that I really enjoyed it. And the spiraling, I'm kind of stiff from all these years, but this dance helped to loosen me up. The spiraling, I enjoyed that. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Robert. I actually noticed some of my stiffness exiting as well in the spiraling part, because usually I can turn clockwise, but I don't always convince my body to be as smooth counterclockwise as it needs to. And all of a sudden, I found myself just as smooth in the counterclockwise turns. And, like, oh, this feels good. I wonder where it came from. Every dance is different. Every time I dance, my body experiences it in a different way and speaks to me in a different way and tells me something, or shifts and changes. I have all kinds of changes after we've done this gathering within my bones, and those aches and pains that we've accumulated, like you said, Robert, all these years. Yeah, they're part of the journey. They're with us, and they change just like we do. So it's beautiful. Who else had an experience they'd like to share?
Just feeling the trees behind Kate, and behind Monica, and behind Gail, and even the plant there with Molly just really seemed to pull things in energetically in a completely different way. When Kate was set up before, one of the trees that was just in the center was really speaking to me. And I don't know if you've spent some time with that tree or something, Kate, but or it likes me or I like it. I don't know what was going on there, but we had a little thing for a second there. And then I'm looking out at the window at my trees too, and just really understanding how connected they all are all over the world, and how we need to be more connected with everything. Really, 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 really praying for Brazil, which is honestly praying for the entire world, is the way I see it. So uh, I'll be there in thought with you all, Monica, for sure tomorrow.
Mm, beautiful, Martin. Thank you. Yes. Yes, that's the sweet thing about recording our dances. We can go back and see those trees again, and we're not going to understand it in a linear way because it's not linear work. It's magic, it's spiraling, it's circumambulating, it's spirit to spirit in the quantum physics world, but it is felt and recognized and sacred when those things occur. Thank you, Martin, so much for sharing that moment with the tree and all that you share. Anyone else? Just speak up. Just unmute and speak.
I have a poem or a reading if nobody else wants to share. Monica, do you have something to share?
Yeah, Monica, you want to tell us about those
Well,
trees?
I just want to thank uh, Gail for the invitation and to thank you all. And what I really appreciate was the drum that Gail uh, played. It touched the heart. And thank you all. This is since he talked about tree. This is a kind of yellow plum tree. I don't know if you have this. I know there is in Japan. I don't know if you know this yellow plum. It is very medicinal. This kind of the leaf, everything in the tree is medicinal. The fruits, the leaves, and so I don't know if you know since he talked about tree. So thank you all.
Mm, beautiful. Yeah, thank you, Monica. I have to thank Monica too for helping me stick around for all of this, because when I was having my near-death experiences in 2004, she was right here by my side, helping me in so many ways, helping me get through that and helping me stay alive at such a critical time. Yeah, so it's beautiful to be sharing with you this way, Monica. We all appreciate what you're bringing and sharing with us. And Ginger, would you like to share? Would you?
Yes, I've just, here's, oh, all my hearts. Hold on just a minute. My abalone shell and heart of Jim and Gail. And then my other little stone here on my path, heart. And I've asked Kate here for healing of my right eye. So, love you guys.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ginger, for joining us today. I know you danced with us in Ireland, in the Ireland gathering too. So it's great to see you again. That's very sweet. Yeah. Thank you for sharing your hearts and taking good care of Kate. Okay, anyone else? Are we back in gallery or are we on speaker view?
I think it's all in gallery. That's all I see.
Or maybe it's my laptop doing strange things, but I'm just seeing Ginger in speaker view. She's not
Let
there.
me get her out of there.
Okay, here we come. Yeah, now we're all back together. Thank you, Eileen. Yeah, it's good. It's always good to be together.
Checking it.
Yeah. Okay. Cynthia, did you want to share anything before we go to poetry?
I'm just a beginner, so I've been tight all my life, so I think this will help to get into the flow. Find my rose quartz heart. I don't know what I did with it.
That's one of my favorites. I always love those rose quartz hearts.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Cynthia. We are all so grateful to be here together today. And if anyone brought poetry on the power of love or anything that they would like to share from poems or readings, we've got as much time as we want, actually. We're on our usual time frame, no matter what we aim for. We're like 90 minutes. So we got 15 more minutes if anybody wants to read. Aline, did you have a reading that you wanted to share with us?
I do. It's from Spirit Walker. And I know some of my friends have heard it before, but it seemed right after the beginning today and about what people were talking about. It's called Two Worlds. These are by Nancy Wood. Two worlds. For us, there are two worlds of being. The first world is the outer world we live in, a shell that encases the body, an attitude that stifles the mind and pretends that money is the measure of worth. The first world is harsh, though comfortable, alluring, though vain. It is a popular world where everyone longs to be, yet once they arrive, they dream of a new direction. In this world, everything costs something, and what is free costs more. First world is one of wheels and destination, membership dues and limitations. It is a sanctuary for those who desire conformity in all things. Hear duplicate people wearing duplicate clothes, speak a language without meaning, and think thoughts without substance to their form. The first world is where everyone lives, yet no one actually survives. It is an acceptable address where you forfeit all that you are for what you will never become, and what you are not is what you want those around you to remember. The first world has power but no strength. It is one of mirrors but no reflection. In this world, is success but no mystery, goals but no journeys. In this world, boundaries keep ideas from colliding. The second world is the inner world of harmony, where you can go anytime your spirit aches for company. Here you can listen to the songs of rocks and leaves and embrace the wisdom of rivers and essential things contained in raindrops or a flower's belly or the earth's warm breath of spring. In this world, beauty is companion to mystery. The second world is one of joy and curiosity, a connecting thread to birds and oceans, plants and animals. The second world is one of children's laughter, women's songs, men's stories, the essence that remains long after the experience has passed on. In this world, all circles return. The second world is where you can travel on the wings of dreams or the tails of newborn stars. This world is revealed through the rainbow's colored eyes, or in a spider's silver road between two leaves, or even in silence, the kind that follows ecstasy. The second world is able to survive without the first, but the first world cannot last long without the second. The second world offers meaning to existence, while the first world offers existence only. Between these two worlds lies reason, the seam that connects one world to another. The second world is yours for no money. The first world is yours for no effort. Which one will you choose?
Sweet. That's beautiful, Eileen. I love that.
Kind of fit.
And of course, it reminds me of my favorite quote by Jimi Hendrix: when the power of love exceeds the love of power, we will all know peace. Any other poems or words of any kind that anybody wants to share?
I got one thing, please. I actually got a lot of things, and I spent ages looking through it and just trying to pull out one or maybe two. So let's see. But this one is from Thich Nhat Hanh, and it goes like this. Today, start a revolution. There is a revolution that needs to happen, and it's inside, from inside of each one of us. We need to wake up and fall in love with the earth. Our personal and collective happiness and survival depends on it. So this is from beloved Thich Nhat Hanh, the peace activist and Buddhist monk. And then I also had one from Yoko Ono. That's okay. And it goes like this. Love is our energy. Wisdom is our power. It's time to shed light to all corners of the world. Enjoy the trip we make together.
Sweet.
Let's do it.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Molly. Those are very beautiful, yeah. Okay, anybody else have something to share?
I just want to remind that today October 1st is International Day of Veganism. So go vegan. Go vegan. It's more than vegetarian, and it's a way of life, and it's for the planet. And
Yeah, sweet Monica. Good reminders. Okay, let's send our voice to ancestors. If there's nothing more to share, looks like we lost Kate. And now she's back. Yeah, so Kate, did you have anything more you wanted to share before we sing and send our voice to ancestors?
You know, I went to hit the love button there for Eileen's beautiful poem about the two worlds, and I hit the leave button instead.
Oh.
So no, I mean, I post. I'm just so grateful that you're all here, because I think that, you know, I always feel like we can't seem to hear each other's words, and that this language of speaking to everything through the dance certainly can't hurt, and maybe will help. And so I read my poem earlier, I guess. I thought it was poem time.
It's always poem time, yeah. Sweet.
And just grateful. I really, really appreciated Eileen's offering about the two worlds. That is perfect. You always bring the perfect words.
Yeah, I love the poems and the readings. Okay, so last chance. If there are any words we want to send to ancestors, just open your mic and speak it now. And then I'll sing this song that came from the dream world after we initiated a deer effigy pipe from the Pueblo Nation in winter solstice 2018. This song came in Lakota ceremony language, and it holds the energy of our pipe. And so we send these words to our ancestors. It translates as sending a voice to ancestors with the common people's pipe. With compassion of grandmothers, we want to live. Drum of sacred elk nation, pipe of black-tailed deer, sending our voice on this good day with the common people's pipe. We'll sing this 4 times in sacred number, and then we'll sing our gratitude song. Okay? Oh yeah, tunga shala. Oh yeah, tunga shala. Oh yeah, tunga shala. Hey, we just shant Johnny bye. Unchi, Malie, unchi. Don't be telo Janjega Eaka Oyate Chanupa Santa So Chanupa, hey, unchi, malaye, unchi, malaye, unchi, malaye, hey, don't be telo, hey, chanchega. Shah ta chanupa, hey. Oh, beautiful sweet kitty cat joining us. Thank you, beautiful sweet one. Thank you, Eileen, for sharing such beauty with us.
He was sleeping before, but when you started singing, he got up and he went in. He's 20. He got up and he went into the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom in the bathroom on a pad. Then he came back and wanted up on my lap. So
Sweet.
he's 20. He gets what he wants.
Oh, definitely. He's an elder. Thank you so much. What's his name?
Hunky.
Thank you, Hunky, for joining us and sharing your elder cat wisdom. So beautiful and so
Cat wisdom.
amazing. Yeah, that's very sweet. Very sweet sharing. And so we'll sing our gratitude to all of you, to all of the spirit energies that have joined us here, the plants, the trees, our teachers, our power animals. So much beauty and sweetness that we share today in this way. We'll sing Grandma Grace's gratitude song. and so much love and gratitude to all of you. To Eileen for teching for us today. Martin for teching and recording too. And to all of us for becoming one. Gathering in this beautiful way. And sharing our energy as it transforms.
Gratitude
Okay.
to you for making this sacred space for all of us today.
Oh, okay. I want to let you know that every year there is a Lakota ceremony here with an Indian from South Dakota, and there is the vision quest for 5 days every year, and there will be a Sundance for the first time in March. Very beautiful, and these songs, nice, very nice, Gail.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Monica. I'm glad that you have
Namaste.
our ceremonies there in
Bye.
Brazil. That's amazing. And I know
And
they're in Ecuador too. I have friends who are
beautiful.
doing them in
And these chants, they don't sing like this, but the words are the same. Tunhashila, Wankatanka, everything so reminded, so beautiful.
ceremony language. Yeah, it is. It's all over the world.
So you are invited if if you want to come to the Sundance, it will be in March.
I wish if I
There
could.
is always a group of like 50, 60, more than 60 people from
Wow.
the cities, from São Paulo, Rio, but they come.
When do you do your Sundance, Monica?
Okay,
March, the first week of March.
When
It
do you do
starts
your
March.
Sundance, Monica?
It will be the first time the Sundance, March 1st, the whole week, like the week of the March 1st next year. But the Vision Quest every year, it's been 10 years, because one of my neighbors, she is like she's Brazilian, but she got involved with Lakota tradition. Nice, universal.
Oh,